We're humbly accepting this victory.
Exactly. And I'm just gonna play a quick song on my phone.
What if Joe Biden gets implicated in this Ukraine scandal in some way?
Oh, no. That would be terrible. Not Joe Biden. They avoid taking any responsibility
We
for...
do not.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
Well, I'm just
But I'm
trying
speaking.
to... I understand that. I understand.
Yeah, I don't think you do,
I
because
do.
you're talking and I'm speaking.
Oh, Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election.
I hear your concerns, Taraji. I hear them. And, that's on top of everything else that we know and don't know yet, based on what we are able to see. And just because we've seen it, it doesn't mean it hasn't happened.
I think if there's one thing we learned tonight, it's that America needs a woman as president. Yeah, this would like to take this opportunity to speak directly to President Trump. Mr. Trump, no one is above the law. I call that a hunt. The kind of hunt that will give you weed, but then arrest you for having weed.
My fellow Americans, words have many meanings, and sometimes instead of conveying our meaning, they can suggest other meanings.
When we talk about the children of the community, they are children of the community.
Well, we are the United States of America because we are united. And we are states.
Donald Trump doesn't want to get in the ring. And let me be clear here. Okay? I understand. So trust me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type. Okay? So I'd say to him, Donald, I hope you reconsider. Okay? Because as the saying goes, you got something to say, say it to my face.
Oh, Kamala, not sure if you heard, but I'm putting you in charge of solving a little immigration problem down at the Mexican border.
Yes, I did hear that. Wow. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Such a fun, solvable problem. And what are you in charge of?
Moi, giving out checks. Who wants stimmies? Woo! Ha-ha, make it rain. This is a nor'easter, a stimmy nor'easter.
Oh, Joe Biden.
"911, what is your emergency?" Full stop. You are talking way too fast. Okay. You gotta slow down. You said that you are at the border, correct? I love their queso. What's that? You're at the border. Okay. Okay. Oh, we lost the call. Hopefully they call back.
Our basic freedoms are being tested.
Girl, I'm on these streets.
Madam VP.
I know. It's a lot to decipher. Let me know if you figure it out.
I know you've been traveling across the country.
Traveling is essential in this administration. I've been everywhere, but the border, in order to pass the time throughout the passage of time.
I just want to say, okay, in case he's still on speakerphone, Joe, we love you. Okay, and we are clear. You never know with him. I do want to thank Joe, okay, for making this selfless, patriotic decision. But that's just who the president is. One time he offered me the last cough drop he had in his pocket. Isn't that nice? It was right before the debate, so in hindsight, I shouldn't have taken it. But here we are.
Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
Whatever we have in store cannot be known. The past was once the future. The future is, I should say, unknown.
I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist, okay, in the context of all in which that came before you.
Tonight, I'm not going to worry about the polling numbers. I'm just going to have fun and see if I can get some viral moments. Mama needs a GIF. Gonna tell my kids this was Michelle Obama.
Hi everybody, it's Mama Kamala. I want to talk about the difference, okay, between equity and equality. Because, you see, equality, the word, has an L inside of it. And equity doesn't. And so, while these two words are different, no two human beings are. And under the passage of time, we are the same.
How calm were you when you didn't know where you were going to get your next roll of toilet paper? How calm were you when you were staring at that cardboard tube when you finished the roll and thought, well, it's technically paper? And how calm were you when even that tube was gone and you looked at your old t-shirts and a pair of scissors and thought, are we doing this?
I've been blown away by how you have hit the ground running, taking in a matter of hours the mantle of defender of democracy with everybody hope on your shoulder, and you're rising to this occasion. How did you do that?
How'd I do that? I've been in hiding for 3 years. I've been training, getting better, faster, stronger, laugher-er.
We gotta take this stuff seriously as you are, because you have been forced to have to take it seriously.
Obesity is a serious disease, and it needs to be taken seriously.
You need to get to go, and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home.
I hope that clarifies the issue, and this can be the last word on those words.
Certain issues are just settled.
Clearly we're not.
No, that's right, and that's why I do believe that we are living, sadly, in real unsettled times.
Now, I'd like to hear the Vice President's response, and while he speaks, I'm going to smile at him like I'm in a TJ Maxx and a white lady asked me if I work here.
Look, I promise you, the president has taken this virus seriously since the very beginning of last week.
I am honored that the American people have spoken and have chosen me as who they want to lead this nation. Okay? It's a great honor and a pride. Okay? And let me be clear here. When I announced my candidacy, okay, we saw the best week of grassroots fundraising in the history of presidential campaign. Okay? So believe me when I say this is a people-led campaign. And we will. We will unburden ourselves by what has been and move on to what we can be. Okay? Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you for your time, Vice President.
Thank you.
It's been only a week, and I have raised over $200 million for my campaign. Or as Trump refers to it, 1,500 porn star hush money payments. And if you do the math, that's correct.
Unlike Senator Harris, who said she wouldn't even take a vaccine.
Look, if Dr. Fauci says a vaccine is good, I will be the first in line like it's an Ann Taylor sample sale. But if Trump says it's safe, I will throw that vaccine in the trash like last week's shrimp pad thai. Besides, Mama's got all the vaccine she needs right here.
I'm Kamala Harris. And when life hands you lemons, you have to expand the Supreme Court.
If elected, would you pack the Supreme Court?
Susan, instead of answering that exact question, I would like to tell you the story of when Joe picked me to be his running mate. Joe told me we were just going out for dinner. Then he got down on one knee. And that's when I knew that he needed help up.
So Republicans have already begun throwing some pretty racist, misogynist spaghetti at the wall, trying to figure out how to attack you. One of them is your laugh. The other is that they've started taking to calling you some kind of a, they want to call you a DEI hire.
DEI hire.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is interesting, because I could arrest all of them. I won't, but will I?
What's interesting, it's funny, I'm glad you brought
all of them.
And yes, and as I have said before, I fully stand behind Joe and his work and his performance in office and you know what he's going to continue to do. Right. Mm-hmm. Yes. Of course. You know, Joe is strong, right? Joe is strong and he is prepared and he is ready to do the job, to get done what needs to be done.
Okay, now, Susan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to more of a Claire Huxtable side eye.
President Trump puts the health of all Americans way ahead of his own personal and financial gain.
Today is today. And yesterday was today yesterday. Tomorrow will be today tomorrow. So live today as today is as tomorrow.
In just a matter of days, your campaign raised more than $100 million.
Yeah.
The youth are churning out Kamala fan cams on TikTok. People are fired up.
Yeah.
Did you expect this level of enthusiasm?
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. You know, I'm glad that young people are excited. Okay. America needs young people to be invested in our politics. And if that starts with singing about coconuts to the tune of Chappelle Roan, am I saying that right?
Sure, yeah.
Chappelle Ronan? Chappelle Wrong?
Some people say Chapel.
If it's Chappelle Wrong, I don't want to be right.
Okay.
Okay. And if that's how we get young people excited, then I love that for us.
Now, if anyone should be talking about fracking, it's my guy, Joe Biden. Joe Biden fracks in his free time. Joe Biden will frack you so good, Pennsylvania.
Welcome to McKing Burger. Would you like to try a value meal?
Yeah. What's in the value meal?
That is a meal in which you get more value for your money by purchasing the meal at a value.
Okay, I mean, I asked what's in it. I didn't ask what it is. Okay, whatever. Could I also add a shake, a vanilla shake to that?
I see that you are ordering a shake in addition to your value meal. So what I need to know is, would you like fries with that shake?
Let me tell you something. You know, when we talk about having partners in the Western Hemisphere. Well, we need to talk about all the spheres. That's what a leader does. The ionosphere, the stratosphere. Yeah. So we need to discuss all of that, right? We need to put everyone in a bus and just assure you it will visit itself in a very domestic way. Domestic in addition to international.
If you have a pre-existing condition, they're coming for you. If you have stenosis, thrombosis, or halitosis, they're coming for you. If you have arthritis, gingivitis, they're coming for you. If you are under the age of 26 and you are living with your parents and you are under your parents' insurance and you can't make ends meet, you like to eat, and you got smelly feet, they're coming for you. And let me tell you something. When this guy comes for you with that canker sore and that pink eye, and he comes for you if you don't have a pre-existing condition, you will then. And I want to make sure that you're prepared. And remember to say, Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm speaking. Say it with this kind of grin like, I don't give a damn what you're thinking about me. I'm speaking.
I'm Kamala Harris. Jill Biden, helped unveil a new U.S. postage stamp featuring Nancy Reagan. The queer community is up in arms for the appropriation of the tramp stamp.
So, the word illegal, it really it shouldn't exist. Because if you take out the word illegal, well, we just have a land of opportunity. Opportunity.
So, Ukraine is a country in Europe. It's next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. Russia is a powerful country. Russia decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. So basically, that's wrong. And goes against everything we stand for.
The land of opportunity. Okay? And I'm committed to not only the long term, but overall the cause and effect of the short term in key battleground states in order to conduct full-blown espionage, right? I mean, this is the grassroots that we're talking about.
I am the perfect nominee for the 2024 presidential election. First off, I'm hilarious. Second off, I laugh. People be like, she laughed too much. Have you ever seen Donald Trump laugh? I don't think he can. Here's my impression of Donald Trump laughing. Ready? Cause he a monster.
We have invested an additional $12 billion into community banks. We understand the needs and the desires of that community. There's needs, there's desires. Community. We also have to understand the capacities and the talents of that community. And I know all about talent. I know all about talent. The do's and don'ts of community at the base of these communities and understand how they work to be able to move forward and progress those communities. Let me hear the clapping. Okay.
You're about to head out. This is the most consequential 100 days that any candidate has ever had. A week ago, you were not a candidate. Now you have 100 days to make your case to the country. Is there any piece of that makes you nervous?
No, not at all. Because, okay, look. A week ago, I didn't exist in the context. But now I exist in the context. I did not fall out of the coconut tree. You know what I mean?
No, I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
You're unburdened.
I'm unburdened by what has been. Exactly.
Vice President Kamala Harris, everybody.
Thank you.
The Democratic Party needs to stop taking black women for granted. Specifically, one black woman. Me. I mean, come on, you said you would vote for me.
Well, I just want you to know. And listen to me, girl. I support you. Every time you look around, Dougie, it's so good to be there for you, honey.
You better be.
But from time to time, you're gonna look around, I'm not gonna be there.
Oh, no.
But that's just me telling you, you got this, baby.
He gathered himself and said, Kamala, let's do this. And I said, it's Kamala. And he said, I will never, ever get that right.